Beautiful collective. Now, if you're watching this on my TikTok, it means I finally got into my TikTok account, but as of now, I can't. So this should just be on YouTube, or it might even be on a brand new TikTok account because I am a little bit impatient. But I broke my iPhone, so we're working with Android quality, and I'm just trying to get all my stuff on a new phone now until I can get another iPhone and just Apple sync it. I've also had a tooth literally growing sideways in my mouth. I'm baffled. I didn't even know that was like a thing or it could happen. But the top of my tooth is like facing my tongue, so that's fun. So I've been like really neglectful when it comes to my tarot channel and any of my spiritual advising. So I will be prioritizing that again now that I'm not in severe pain and I have an alternative to record on. Now I hope everyone else is being good. I know that for a lot of light workers and healers right now, we're going through very I'm hearing the word detrimental. It wasn't what I was going to use, but ascension processes that may be of a detriment to other areas of our life that aren't very spiritual. So a lot of people may be at this time financially a little bit I'm hearing $2 instead of $200. So someone usually might get $200 from like a person. I'm hearing rent. And somebody might get $200 rent a week or a fortnight or something like that, or like something to do with bills. And instead of getting $200, you're getting $2. So I'm hearing that it may be a like typo when they're sending you money online. I just heard creative process. And it's in the journey, not the destination. I'm going to light my candle. It's the water sign candle from Dusk. So beautiful. I did get it a while ago though, so I don't know if they still sell them. But this one smells like lychee. I think some kind of water. Rose water or something. I just heard, why are you being like this? I heard like two things simultaneously. So, and when I heard them, because they like mean the same thing, Spirit was very specific on slang. So even if they don't say either of these two things, they are going to use like a word that's very specific that they use, or some kind of slang that's very specific to your country or your area, or like an inside joke, or a word that's like used between the two of you. You may also have someone ask you if you're joking or taking the piss. And then I heard maybe I was wrong. So we're going to use the Greek mythology deck. And we're going to get a past, present, and future card for you. And then we're going to go from there and try to get an idea of what the collective story is. Somebody is waiting on a commitment from a Knight of Wands. Yikes. Or somebody is waiting on the Knight of Wands to commit to something. If it's not them, because I am being really drawn to the way the beast is slayed at the bottom of the Knight of Wands feet. Well, not the Knight of Wands feet, actually, the Pegasus. Oh, wow. Did you know I've never noticed this when I've done readings with the Greek mythology deck before? This is one of my first decks I've ever had. So I've had this for a very long time, and I never noticed that the animal or the beast that has been slayed is, it's like a deer and a lion intimate, but it's one being. I'm hearing karmic attachment. So I'm hearing somebody might have got a soul tie while having sex with someone when they were in a Knight of Wands energy. So somebody might have been... I'm hearing somebody was in like a phase. I'm hearing hoe phase, or just a phase where they were very unreliable, and during this time they have picked up some kind of spiritual like demon, or may have got, I'm hearing, involved with a succubus. I'm hearing the song Belly Rumbles. I heard go have something to eat. I just had like a vision of someone throwing an apple at your head. And not like in like a hell like aggressive way or nothing. And it doesn't like hit your head. You're sitting on the couch and someone says, have something to eat. I'm hearing a few different words. Someone like calls you like a goose or a goof or an idiot, or like some kind of insult that isn't being used as an insult, but like it's endearing. It's like a term of endearment. And they throw something towards you. I'm seeing a few different things now. An apple, like, you know those little packets of crackers? They have like the little cut cheese and the little crackers. One of them. I'm hearing Le Snack specifically. That's not what I was talking about when I was saying cheese and crackers, but Le Snack. And a roll-up. I seen a roll-up. Okay? So somebody's getting the vision of just like walking to the cupboard and grabbing whatever random thing they first see, or whatever random thing they know you will eat or like, and just chucking it at you and telling you to eat. In the past, you might have committed to a player. I keep hearing someone you can rely on, a very unreliable person. Hearing very stubborn. You have the creative ability to utilize universal energies. So remember earlier in the reading, I actually did say I heard the phrase creative process. Now remember that Wands energy is also the essence of creativity. So I am getting that you may be committing, if this isn't about a person, you may be committing to a very new passion. So they're saying you might be very passionate about a creative passion, creative project, but it's very new. It's a Knight of Wands. It's not a Page of Wands. So, and we've got Six of Cups. So it is something from your past that you're recommitting to. And whatever it is that you're recommitting to, like I said, it's not a page anymore. It's become a knight. It's not a queen or a king yet, because you're in the process of slaying this demon. Don't you love it when things just like all align and make sense? Gotta love it. So also, guys, remember earlier I said that all us light workers and healers are going through like a messy ascension process. Remember I said I was hearing to your detriment in other areas of life. I feel like this is in order to get rid of this karmic cycle, karmic attachment, karmic something for good. You and a soulmate might both be mirroring each other with this as well, and that's why I was picking up on commitment to a person. Now we have the three of the cups. We have the Three of Cups on the top of the deck. I'm hearing, for some of you, what you need to slay is your need for attention. And this is such a weird message I'm getting from the Three of Cups, because it follows... I'm getting really tongue-tied too. You might struggle to communicate with someone today. Oh, man. What is happening? Oh. I'm hearing you might find communication with someone today very exhausting and draining. Someone might be draining your energy today. You may also find that something karmic that you're holding on to is draining you. I'm hearing drinking, sex, ego, attention, offers. So I'm seeing with this card here that your ego is putting you on a pedestal. And the way that you achieve this is by putting yourself in places that you know people will offer you things, or that people will raise their cup to you. But these people like all look the same. Those three mermaids all look the same. And so you're sitting there and you're putting yourself on a pedestal for people that are all the same to like offer you something. Like there's nothing special about these people. I'm hearing the word sheep. That aside though, so I'm getting two messages from Three of Cups. Now Three of Cups, when we follow Psyche and Eros, what is happening here is he's actually finding her. He's finding his divine counterpart. And the mermaids are giving me nymph vibes there. So the mermaids, nymphs, the beautiful women of the sea and the earth. They are like raising a toast to this connection. You may inspire a lot of people, I'm hearing. You may have a divine union that's coming in that's going to inspire a lot of young women. I'm specifically hearing young women. I'm also, bloody hell, this Three of Cups is just screaming intuitive messages at me. None of the other cards felt like it had so much to it. That could be it too. The second I pulled Three of Cups, I feel so drained, exhausted and tired. Your friends might be really draining you at this time. People you socialise with and gatherings and socialising in general may be really draining you. Spirit is trying to take you away from these energies and put you on higher ground where they can reach you. I'm hearing, how can I reach you when you're all the way down there? I'm hearing now they have to bask in your light. Oh, I'm so tired for that one card. I almost want to get it off my table in the spread. It's that bad. So whoever these friends are, people are, situations are, it's bloody draining. It is really draining. Get out of the way. And now I want to cry. Good Lord. So collective, whoever you being around at this time. If you can't help who you're around, make sure that you are cleansing. I really just want to go to bed now. Holy moly. Oh, I was going to do a 30-minute reading, but I'm going to close this out pretty quickly because that is so draining. I just seen the Four of Wands and Death, so there may be some kind of transformation in a commitment. I'm also hearing you may be having like a rebirth or a change in what you think is fun. Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're racing towards something very passionately this time. Something sparked your interest and now you know which direction to move in. I'm hearing by the time the sun sets, the beast will be dead. I'm hearing tonight. Oh my god, is this not crazy? Remember how before, so I just happened to place the Page of Wands next to the Six of Cups over here. Did I not earlier in this reading say that someone's no longer the Page of Wands, they're the Knight of Wands, but they're not the Queen or King yet? In the past, some creative project, some love interest, some job. I am getting it's either a creative process or love interest. It could be a job. If it's a job, you're very passionate about this job. It could genuinely be your own spiritual ascension. So potentially you'd already had a spiritual ascension, which made you the Page of Wands. Then you went through some things in your past and it gave you a spiritual lesson, which then turned you into the Knight of Wands and enabled you to passionately slay a beast that was holding you back. And that's why you have the creative ability to utilize universal energy. So it's all coming together now. You have the potential and creative ability to pull at these energies and trigger ascensions and growth processes. But I'm hearing very specifically, you have the ability. I wouldn't say you have the ability. I said you have the beat. I don't know what that means. So, look up bees. They might be really significant. I actually have like a lot of bees at my house right now. So it's funny I accidentally said that. You have the bee. Oh! Okay. So you know how a bee stings and then they die? You have the bee. So somebody tried to sting you and it was ultimately their destruction, their death. You have the bee. And now because of this, it's like coming full circle. Whatever this is that you're slaying, they tried to hurt you first. Or if it's not a person, whatever you're letting go of, whether it's addiction, bad habits, it was hurting you, so it has to die. And that sounds like really intense. Like, no, I'm not saying there's a person in your life that's like hurt you and now they're going to die. That is the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm not in control of people's destiny when and why they're meant to die. Someone did treat you really poorly in your life and then they pass away. That is ironic and something to do with your life plan and destiny and theirs. But I am not predicting that in this reading right now. What I'm predicting is that, say, your drinking was becoming a detriment and it was genuinely really hurting you. You need to nip that in the butt, slay that beast, because it stung you. Like Spirit was seeing that it was stinging you. Now the bee has to die. And see, now he's able to fly off in his Pegasus. But have you noticed how he takes one last look at the beast he slayed before they take off? So he's actually got his torch and he's looking down at the beast. So it's like closure or enlightenment on whether or not the beast is actually dead. I feel like that's what I was picking up before. By sunset tonight, you will know. I'm hearing you either know what to do or you'll know that it is done. Powerful. Very powerful. Now remember, this collective reading, so what you're nipping in the butt is going to differ for each person, whether this is, whatever the situation is, whether it is another person or something more personal. It's another thing. I know what I want to say and it's not coming out of my mouth properly. I'm feeling flustered and a little bit overwhelmed. I'm hearing cat caught your tongue, and I'm actually feeling that way. Like if something was holding my tongue while I was trying to speak. So you or another person may really struggle to communicate how they're feeling or get what they're trying to say out properly. Hearing words might come out wrong. Hearing don't embarrass me. My body always lets me know what it needs. It's crazy because I don't know why it doesn't really have anything to do with the rest of the reading. But the second it came out, it resonated so much. Like I just said, this is the card that's going to come out. Then it came out. So, which is crazy because it says my body lets me know what it needs. You know. Your body knows, you know, your intuition, your brain knows, your heart knows, your soul knows. Exactly what you need to do or that it's done. However, it's going to be your body that is the indicator. So your body is what's going to tell you what to do or that it's done in the moment you need to know. It won't be a gut instinct. I don't know why I said that. Because a gut instinct technically is your body telling you, you know, like that's still very... How are you anxiety? You're going to start shaking around this person. Someone's going to cause you anxiety. That's how you're going to know. That's for some of you, though, I'm hearing. Others of you, you're going to start feeling severe pain in a certain area. Ooh, I'm hearing your heart chakra might try to instantly close up around a certain person, and you're going to start experiencing really bad heartburn or palpitations. I'm hearing it's actually going to feel like it just stops for a second, like it locks, like it contracts in and just... That's a feeling you're going to feel. I'm also... Good Lord, I really hope this isn't severe for anyone or of a detriment. You may have epilepsy or just something to do with your brain, head injury, something. You may either have a seizure, feel like you're going to have a seizure, have the beginning symptoms of an aneurysm. I'm hearing you're not going to have an aneurysm, but the way your brain's going to feel is like the starting symptoms of one. You know when you stand up too fast and it just goes, that feeling? Something like that, something to do with your head going into a spin. Your nervous system will really act up around this person. Hearing you might feel in your elbows. Regardless, like I said, no matter what, you'll know by sunrise tonight, and it will be your body that indicates it. that lets you know. Do you ever feel like you need a cough sometimes and then you go to do it and it literally sounds like the fakest cough ever? But it genuinely felt like you needed to cough. Like if you do it in public, people think you're like doing a little sneaky. Ooh. Hearing someone might make a snarky or backhanded comment towards you that triggers an argument or just is the segue or start to whatever this situation is. Communicate with your spirit guides more. With that one there, I'm hearing two different messages. Half of my collective knows they need to communicate with their spirit guides more and they're starting to. Or if you're not starting to, you just know you need to and you've been meaning to. But for others of you, you are communicating with spirit guides, but not in the right way or enough. So I'm hearing start talking to them like you would have a conversation with a friend. Okay. I'm hearing record your conversations with universe, spirit, God, whoever you perceive God to be, and watch them back at a later time and take notes. I'm hearing that you have a lot of wisdom, but you keep forgetting it. Hearing dedicate 3 to 5 minutes no matter what every day to just conversate with God how you would a counselor, a friend, or a family member. And record it or write down what you remember. But I'm hearing that when you're in a trance and your higher self and connecting to source, you don't always remember what you say, so it's going to be beneficial to record it and watch it later and write notes. And then you can delete it if it's taking up storage. It's just for the purpose of the notes. But there's things you're going to say to spirit in these conversations that you won't remember that are really crucial if you don't. Which is crazy because for the first time in a very long time, I'm actually using my own written messages much more than I'm using any other decks. So I'm hearing you have it within you, like you already know, which is also crazy. Just everything's crazy, so aligned. But my quote of the day in my daily self-care journal was actually everything you need is within. So I just find myself holding these two, so I'm guessing they're your two messages that I'm going to read before I close it out with an affirmation. I'm going to need a better reason to be wasting all my time with you. Extraordinary experiences have led you here. So whoever this person or situation is, you feel like they are a waste of time, and unless they give you an astounding reason, why would you waste more? However, I am hearing that even though you feel like they are a waste of time, the time that you did spend with or on them or the situation wasn't actually a waste of time because it led you exactly where you need to be. Also hearing it might be something very out of the blue or unexpected that actually causes this situation. I'm hearing if it's not tonight, but for most of you it'll be by sunset tonight. If this isn't tonight, because readings are timeless and time just is irrelevant really, then you're going to have an intuition on the day it's going to occur where you remember this reading. And then you're going to, I'm just finishing a reading, and then you're going to So you're going to have, sorry, my brain just went completely blank the second I just responded to a family member then. But and again, like, this stuff just won't stop aligning. It's wigging me out a bit. But did I not just say that you keep forgetting really crucial things that's within you that Spirit's already given you to, there's some kind of wisdom that you're meant to already know. That's the reason you wasted so much time. And even if it's not even specifically this situation, you've wasted time in general because of lessons you already learned or wisdom you already had but had forgotten. So make sure that you are writing things down, recording things. I'm hearing you may be struggling with your memory in general at the moment, so make sure that you're doing things that are helping you strengthen your memory and retain it. But as I was saying before, you're going to have a moment where you intuitively think about this reading. Like, so if this doesn't happen tonight, later, next week, or even months down the track, you're going to have this moment where you just remember something I've said from this reading, or you remember this reading. Something's going to trigger it, and you're going to know that it's that night, and it will be by sunset. Going to get one last card, an affirmation to shut this reading out. I am attracting my dream home now. Okay, so that's your daily affirmation for today, my collective. Write it down 3 times. Say it in the mirror 3 times. And read it to yourself in your head 3 times. 3 is a very powerful number, and it is very helpful when it comes to manifesting. Hearing you may be getting the keys to a new home sooner than anticipated. Four is significant. The number 4. Alright, that's all I have for you, my beautiful collective. It was so good to be back. I've missed tarot readings so much. I love it with my heart and soul, hey, like, it genuinely just, it makes me so happy. So I'm so happy to be back and to have the means to start putting effort and energy towards the things that make me so passionate again. I hope I was able to help you guys in some way. Comment beneath what kind of things you'd like me to start incorporating into my channel, especially because this reading is for YouTube and I was very predominantly on TikTok, and now I will be switching platforms to YouTube. So let me know what kind of time durations or topics or really just anything your heart desires. Put it down beneath in the comments. I'm going to write down some different ideas and I'll do some polls to see what ones you guys would like me to incorporate more. But yeah, like, share and subscribe if you have been with me this whole time. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied. So whoever you're dealing with today or whenever your intuition tells you it's the night is going to make you very tongue-tied, or they're going to be very tongue-tied. And that may be very exhausting. Also, I just heard malachite. Maybe work with that or look into it. I just heard constellations, it's written in the stars. Like I said, saying by sunset tonight is destined to happen, and it's going to skyrocket you straight into a brand new spiritual cycle. Love you guys.